Sometimes we can all do some pretty stupid things in our pursuit of strength. Not all of them are that obvious. Coming up are my top 5 not so obvious gym mistakes that you want to try to avoid in order to stay off the injured reserve. Let's go. Welcome back. If this is your first time tuning in to Boss Strength, I just want to ask you to become part of the Boss Strength family. Smash that subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Of course, pound that like button too, and that way you receive all our updates automatically. And of course, it's for free. So let's get right into this. Mistake number 1, not warming up. A good traditional warm-up needs to consist of 2 components. A general warm-up and a specific warm-up. A general warm-up consists of dynamic movements such as sled pulls, sled pushes, rope slams, or even push-ups and freehand squats work great at home or in a gym setting. And a general warm-up generally serves 3 purposes. Number 1, it increases your core body temperature. Number 2, it prepares the muscles, joints, and ligaments for the workout ahead. And number 3, gets you mentally prepared for the workout. Now, a specific warm-up involves gradually easing into the specific working weights of your training exercises by increasing the weights while decreasing the reps. And another strategy that I like to use sometimes if I'm in a hurry is to work in a push-pull fashion, like with chest presses and seated rows, at a quicker pace, and also getting the cardiovascular component going. Which brings us to mistake number 2, poor form. Most gym lifters understand the laws of physics, which just state that it's easier to lift more weight through a shorter range of motion than it is to lift the same weight through a full range of motion. But just because you're using more weight in that abbreviated range of motion doesn't mean necessarily that you're getting more muscle strength or better muscle development. A recent study in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that even at 25% lighter loads, individuals who performed exercises for a greater range of motion increased strength and muscular size over the subjects that performed the exercises for a shorter range. Also, lifting through greater ranges of motion with proper lifting mechanics enhances functional movement patterns by increasing the range of motion an individual can control. Lifting through greater ranges requires higher levels of muscular activation and control, thus contributing to greater muscle development and better movement patterns. As always, there are situations that would warrant an abbreviated range of motion, such as working around an injury or even increasing the exercise intensity. But a good rule of thumb is to always use good form through a full range of motion. Mistake number 3, trying to lift heavy all the time. The one mindset we all struggle with is the dreaded, if I just lift heavy all the time, I'll get stronger quicker mindset. In a perfect world, that might be possible, but you have to remember that heavy training is not only taxing to the muscles being worked, but also the ligaments, tendons, and most importantly, our nervous system. Depending on your experience and recovery techniques, just one heavy session can take up to a week to fully recover from. So cycling your training through periods of high reps and low weight, and low reps and heavier weight, commonly known as training periodization, is really the best approach to maintaining a sustainable and consistent training program. Mistake number 4, neglecting the back muscles. Let's face it, we all spend much more time trying to develop those mirror muscles. Walk into any gym and you'll see more people working chest and biceps than back and triceps. So why are the back muscles so important? 2 of the most common injuries, pec tears and low back injuries, could be greatly reduced by maintaining a strong and symmetrical back. From your calves all the way up to your traps, A strong back provides protection and stability to your spine, low back, and all the mirror muscles, helping to minimize injuries and increase your functional strength and longevity. Mistake number 5, minimizing recovery. Although it's true that improving our health, strength, and appearance come from exercise, that process of stressing the body in order to facilitate an adaptive or growth response must be balanced with a proper recovery. Proper recovery involves many variables like nutrient intake, nutrient timing, stress reduction, getting sufficient rest, and incorporating daily recovery strategies like cold water therapy and HRV monitoring. Many think of recovery as just being inactive, but in fact, at the right time and in the right amount, activity will actually work to speed recovery. An optimized training program is always balanced with an optimized recovery program. The key is to find what works best for you. That's it for today. I just want to thank you for tuning in. Please smash that subscribe button. It helps to support the channel. And if you have any suggestions on how I can make these videos better, please comment down below. And for strategies on better recovery and just better training overall, please check out our other great videos here on Boss Strength. And as always, stay strong.